In this video, I let ChatGPT ask 5 personal questions that I can answer. So the first question is, what is the childhood memory that still makes you smile today? I think one of the memory I have from childhood was during the exams. Then I was playing cricket, and my mom was so pissed at me for going to play cricket outside. So she went outside, put like dupatta, the covering of your head, and went outside, and I was playing in the ground. She went close to the ground, and she just started looking at me. She's staring at me for so long. I was like, I didn't even know that I was so busy in playing games. And then one of my friend told me like, look, there's someone standing, and that's your mom. And she looked pissed. And I look at her, and I started running. I ran for so long to the house and outside of the place she was standing. Next question is, if you would instantly master any skill or talent, what would it be and why? I think what I want to master is ability to learn and learn so quick that it's become a part of me. Like I don't have to revisit it, memorize it or understand the concept over and over again, because there's a book I read, The Power of Now. It probably have hundreds of concepts that I loved it too much, and I was applying on my life, and then over a while I got busy with other thing, and I think somehow the audiobook is lost, so I have to figure out where it is. So because of that, a lot of those concepts that I learned, I'm forgetting it, and it's getting harder and harder to live a life that's better in a sense, and better with rules and regulations and things of that nature. So I feel like if I can get that skill where I learn something and it never disappears out of my mind or out of my sight, I'll take it. The next question is, what's something people often misunderstand about you? My way of communication isn't that great. Okay, I think the biggest problem I have is that I do tend to get angry or frustrated a lot sooner than I should. And I feel like this is where I need to bring in patience, and Power of Now book helped me quite a bit of that. So that's something people often misunderstand, that it's not the anger, it's the reason behind it is what I'm discussing. Again, my way of communication isn't that great. It's not necessarily how I said it, it's what I said. The next question is, who has the biggest impact on your life and how? I think most likely, I don't remember anyone who had the huge impact that's kind of memorable to this day. But I think most likely it's probably going to be my wife, because the things that has changed in my life when she came in versus what it was before. So I think that would be the biggest impact. And it's not just the fact that when she came in, it's also more so the idea that you have a partner, and you're not alone type thing, and that you can do and share most of the thing together and figure out the solution. So it's like you have a second opinion. You can go check with a lot of what you're doing and see if that works for her or if that works in general. The next question is, what's our favorite way to relax or recharge when the life gets stressful? Now, this is kind of interesting, because when the life is stressful, we are running around the whole day. So I don't know how you'd be able to relax, but most probably for me it's just going out to the nature, sitting and they're just looking at the grass, looking at the cars driving by, looking at the people, kids play in the ground. Basically, you have seen some of the videos you made in the park, so it's kind of like that. Going to the nature and just sit down and relax and just take a deep breath. I think that's really what it usually helps. I'm sure these questions will change as we grow, as we move along into the journey we call life, and we'll catch you some other time. That's all for today's video. If you have liked it, like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.